guys. So we're in our golf series. What I want to talk to you about is posture and why posture is so important with golf. So we typically, a lot of people haven't really seen themselves in their setup. They either aren't aware that they're sitting up improperly, or they have physical limitations that don't allow them to get into the proper posture. But two of the postures that we see that's usually the faulty posture is what we call the C-shaped posture, and then we have the S-shaped posture. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate both of those. Then we're going to talk about how these set you up for injuries and kind of typically the symptoms that we see, so you can check it out for yourself. So the C-shaped posture is what it sounds like. So this is the people that typically round their back more when they bend over, but you get this C shape, and I'm exaggerating, but they're really rounded. And so typically with that posture, we're going to see more symptoms up in the upper part of the back, because you really get this rounded shape. It's up here in the thoracic spine, in the upper back. That's really where they're going to have the problems. Also, a lot of times, because we're getting this rounded shoulder, it's going to cause what we call impingement in this lead shoulder. It's going to lead to more shoulder issues, especially when we're coming back on our backswing. So the next posture is called the S-shaped posture. And so I'm exaggerating once again, but they really get into this S-shaped posture. And so what that's going to usually affect is more of our low back. And the reason is because we're jamming this area of our low back. So we can zoom in on this. But on our spine, we have a thing called our facet joint. And so when we lean back like that, that's really jamming those joints. It's going to lead to a lot of low back problems. But what we really want is we want a neutral spine on our setup. So we want our back to be totally straight and neutral. So I want to challenge you to go ahead, take a picture of yourself next time you're out on the range or shooting. And if you're having any of these symptoms, low back or upper back, definitely take a look at that. If it's more of an unawareness or a skills, then your coach or your golf pro can definitely help you with that. If it's more of a physical limitation, being muscle imbalance or a range of motion problem, then a good therapist or a good medical professional can help you with that. But go ahead and check that out. Make sure that you've got the right setup.